Today I'm making this video because I'm doing a project for my women's studies class, and if it wasn't for my women's studies class, I wouldn't be talking about this today. I chose to make a video and speak about domestic violence and tell my story because I was in an abusive relationship for like a year and a half. This is pretty much the first time I'm talking about it because for me, in high school, I was a tough girl. I was the tomboy. Nothing could get to me. So, being in an abusive relationship was kind of embarrassing for me. I didn't tell anyone, I didn't tell my friends. I think that, my parents and everybody knew about it, but I didn't tell anyone about it. And that's how most people are in abusive relationships. They don't tell anyone about it. I met him when I was 17 years old. I was a senior in high school, and he was older than me. I immediately was attracted to him, and we started dating. And things were perfect in the beginning. The personalities matched, we had so much fun together. But slowly he began to, manipulate and control me. He wouldn't want me hanging out with certain friends. He wouldn't want me going out. If I was going out, we would get into huge fights. He would threaten to break up with me all the time. And then when I stopped talking to my friends, then it started with my parents, saying that they didn't care that me and him were in love and things like that. When me and him met, I was still a senior in high school, but I was supposed to be going away to college. I had gotten into SUNY Cortland, and I was super excited. I was going to be on the field hockey team. Everything was working the way that I wanted it to. But then when I got there, everything started again with the, where are you, who are you with, you're cheating on me, you're a slut. He made my life miserable out there. So I started taking painkillers, and then I stopped going to class. And once I stopped going to class, I would just sit in my room by myself. I was in such a bad place. Since I was having such a tough time at Cortland, I decided to come home, and I was living back with my parents again, and things just got worse. I blamed everything on myself. Like, I shouldn't have said that, or there were just so many things that I blamed on myself. Even as I'm making these videos right now, it's like I'm telling myself, like, it wasn't that bad. Suck it up. I just don't like thinking about it. After I came home, and all my friends were away at school, he was the only person that I had to talk to. Me and my parents were having fights all the time. We were mad at each other. I never wanted to be home. I was so lonely and so alone that I actually tried taking my own life. Because of him. Because of one person. Because he made me feel like I wasn't worth anything. The thing that everyone wanted to know was, why did you stay with him? If he was doing all these things to you, why would you stay with him? And it's because just as much as he made me feel bad, he knew exactly what to do to make me feel amazing. It wasn't all bad, there was good times, but he made me feel like I needed to take care of him and he needed me, and so I wanted to be there for him. And I would say that, listen, I can't do this anymore, please, like, we need to break up. And then he would be like, please, I need you, and please come over, and then I'd come over, and then it would just be more head games. Although it was mostly emotional, things did get physical. He would hold me down, or he would threaten me a lot, to the point where I would go to the police. He would chase me out of the house, he would throw things at me. This has affected me so much in my life, not only with school, but just everything in my life. My self-confidence went way down. When I was in high school, I was smart, I was outgoing, I was good at any kind of sport that I wanted to play. I was a confident person. And now, I have no self-confidence anymore. It's been 3 years since it happened, and I'm still picking up the pieces. The one thing that did help me stay strong through all this was field hockey. I had my team, I had, it gives you that confidence, like, I'm good at something, and I knew that I was good at something, and he couldn't tell me that I wasn't.